Relations Manager here at the New Roads Automotive Group. We're enjoying a beautiful day at the New Roads Big Brothers Big Sisters Charity Classic Car Show.
We truly appreciate everybody coming out. Registration just checked. Over 500 cars are in so far today, and we're going to raise some great money for such a worthy cause. There's food trucks, lots of vendors. The Toronto Rocker here once again this year supporting us. New Roads Automotive Group, without Michael, Reno of course, and Kelly and all their team, we wouldn't be able to do what we do today. Not just today, but all our events for the Highway 11 Cruisers.
I would like to thank all our volunteers, participants, sponsors, and especially our New Roads crew. Without you, this never would be possible. And a very special thank you to the Highway 11 Cruisers. It's been 7 years, and this year they're helping us raise over $50,000 total for Big Brothers Big Sisters of York Region.
Hi, my name is Sarah Dave, and I'm the President and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of York. We are here celebrating the 7th annual Car Classic that New Roads and the Highway 11 Cruisers puts together this amazing day. Thank you to all who are here supporting. Ash is one of our student volunteers, and we have a ton here today. We couldn't be more thankful. Over the last 7 years, we've raised over $50,000 for our agency, and we couldn't do it without your support. So our sincerest thanks. Thanks for coming out.
New Roads is dedicated for caring for our community through sponsorship and participation. Remember, community matters at New Roads.
Raz, thanks for coming out, supporting events. What do you think you're gonna do this thing? Gonna get some smoke? I guess he's already smoking a cigarette, so he started already. Here we go. 2 years ago, championship. Big applause for the man right here. Woo! There we go. Right off Kijiji, too. All right, this guy a cheerleader. Yeah! All right, man. That's awesome for a bike. All right. He said, oh, yeah, I don't want to say the words. Too many kids in the neighborhood. All right, let her have it. Truck's leading this whole deal. All right, he's going to try and give her here, right here. Big applause for the gentleman right here. Make us proud for the Fords. All right, gonna make a proud, he says. Let's get her up. All right. Truck, what's your name, sir? Mark, you gonna make some smoke? He's gonna try to get Emzo's shirt on. Means he has Emzo oil. All right, let her rip, man. Truck. All right.
Silverado, little gas truck.
Pull up. I would skip a little bit of the walk here. I'm just getting a little bit of tip to help you out. A little more in the dry. There you go. Give her hell there, man. Get in the water pit here. Yeah, I like that. All right, man. Let him go. Or now, you don't know. He's shy. He's getting ready, though. You gotta floor this thing. All right, no more playing around. Show these guys. All right. First time was a tease. Now you gotta do it. All right, have fun. Let's some cheer here for the Dodge. Oh, much better, much better. Cards right off the get-go. It's time to lay it all out now, man. Here we go. First time's always you're nervous, you know, you don't want to embarrass yourself. So you're ready again. We got less water this time for everybody, so it's going to make more smoke quicker. All right, so he says if the tires blow, they blow. So just stand back, okay? Here we go. All right, let's do this now. Woo! Come on, guys. All right, we're getting some good smoke. All right, come on. Keep going, man. Take the forward. Yeah. Good pro stock burnout. Here we go. You're gonna make our Mustang guys proud? Hopefully, all right. That's all you can say is you're gonna try. Nice car, by the way. Very rare Capri RS, right? See, I know my cars. There you go. Have fun, man. Let her rip. Oh, Red Summer? You must have. Come on. I've watched it. I'm a Ford guy, okay? What's your name, sir? Yes, thanks for coming out and supporting this cause. He just got off Kijiji, by the way. Straight here from Kijiji. He just bought it. All right, man. Come on, guys. Big cheer for this guy. All right, come on. Well, a little bit snaky over there. All right. Come on, guys. Let's get a big cheer for this guy to blow these tires off. Come on. All right, come on now. You got it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just get on it. All right, we'll see if it blows. Let's find out. All right, we're going to stay here and find out. Something different. You did pretty good last time. You're not here to... Alright, so make sure your traction control off. A couple guys made the mistake. You know, I've done that too, so... Alright, there we go. Hold it there, buddy. Hold it there. There you go. For 35. With the duct tape, no extra cost for the duct tape. All right, sir, let her go. All right. There we go. I think he probably needs a couple more souls. You're still leading the pack here. He's getting serious. He's got his shirt off now. All right? This is PG. There's a lot of kids here. Thanks for coming out and having fun with us. And he's smoking again. There we go. Okay, guys, big applause for the champ here. Come on, guys.
Hi, I'm Morgan and I drive BB dragsters. I just think it's fun going fast.
I came into one of the cruise nights and fell into it, loved it. Good bunch of guys, great cars, good variety. So today I said, geez, I'm coming out. I'm going to bring some of my customers, clients, good friends, and here we are today.
We belong to the Golden Horseshoe Mustang Association, which the club, I believe now it's around 15 years old, and we approximately have about 200 members. My very first car was a Mustang, and I found this car when I was patrolling one night. It was all in parts and stuff, and I bought it, and I've rebuilt it since.
These Highway 11 Cruisers are a new up-and-coming car club that wants to support our wonderful Sick Kids Hospital. So I'm here to help out. I have a 1955 Ford pickup truck. Just recently acquired it about 6 to 8 weeks ago. It is an all-steel, all Ford truck, and we're just having a blast.
Today I brought a 2000 Prowler and a 2008 Viper. The Viper is totally customized, as well as my Prowler here. They're totally customized. Put a lot of money into both of the cars. I'm one of those real car enthusiasts. My wife says I get to go 3 times a week. but it's actually about 5 times a week in the 7-day period that I actually get to go to the car shows.
I've got a 57 Chevy 210 Sport Coupe, actually built in Oshawa, and I've had it since 1996. Did quite a bit of restoration on it, and it's pretty fast and wins a lot of trophies.
It's a 1971, I had it since high school, had it restored completely a couple of years ago. It's a, like I say, a 71 Corvette Stingray with a 454 big block in it, 4-speed. And it's got a lot of the old favorite things about it, so that's why I've got it.
The car that I bring is a 1961 Chevy Corvette, numbers matching, 100% original as it came off the line. It's one of 10,900 ever produced, and I don't know, I believe there's about 50, if that survive with the original numbers matching. The engine, transmission, everything is original.
It's a 1969 Nova. It's got a small block Chevy motor in it that's had a little work done to it. It's got a 400 crank. It's got Dart 200cc heads and a Holley 650 4-barrel.
Well, it's a 3/4 ton Chevy pickup that I bought in 1966, and I've had it all this time, and made a couple of modifications to it, but it's basically original.
I'm here today because when the Highway 11 people approached me and asked if I wanted to, I really wanted to because I thought this would be a great opportunity. I'm sitting on my junior dragster and I drive it every Thursday in the States and a few weekends in Cuba.
We were here because we were at Toronto Motorsports Park in Cuba when the Highway 11 Cruisers approached us and asked if we'd like to come up to the show, the charity event for the sick kids. So we thought that would be a good experience for the children to come up here, get to meet people, talk to them, explain what they do.
I'm a jet dragster. It's a dragster with a jet engine off an F5 fighter with approximately 6,000 horsepower, weighs 1,250 pounds, runs on diesel or kerosene fuel. It'll run a 1/4 mile in about 5.1 seconds at 311 miles an hour. That's about 500 kilometers an hour in 5 seconds.
These guys got what it takes, the personality, wonderful people, and they want to support sick kids so badly, and every week they've been doing it. Next year, it's going to be a blowout.
Welcome back to Drive, and tonight we're going to be talking about car clubs on our drive-in feature.
I think you know a little bit about this car club, Vic, the one we went to see.
We had a good time at the show, and these guys are a fantastic car club. I like what they do. They do a lot of charity events. They do a lot of raffle tickets. They give a lot of prizes away to guys that bring their cars out. And they don't just want a particular model in their car club. They want to see motorcycles. They want trucks, cars. Man, I can't... If you could bring a boat there, they probably have a boat come into that car club.
I think they might have even race cars, Vic.
Oh yes, the race cars allowed, only one.
Only one. Well, that's great. Let's take a look at what we got for the folks here at this.
How did you get involved with car clubs?
I've been doing cars for years, and I used to do all the oldies, but then once you do an oldie, you can't do really anything else to it.
Sharon and I were out just cruising one evening and passed by a parking lot that we noticed a bunch of cars. And that was our first introduction into a car show.
Stainless steel grille, custom hood cover, 22-inch wheels, alligator roof, alligator trunk, alligator seat covers, Lambo doors.
It's a small block Chevrolet 355 with an 871 supercharger. It was on a dyno and I was 510 on pump gas.
The engine is actually a ZZ4 350. I chose to change that to a 4-speed automatic. The rear end is all aluminum Corvette, suspension, independent, and the front is also all aluminum.
Several times we have had people driving up wanting their windows down and asking us questions, what year is it and what engine's in it. Stuff. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of neat.
What kind of people would get involved with them and come out to this kind of event?
People with hot rods, people just looking for a good time. Just a joyful event with all their whole family.
Well, those are some beautiful cars, Vic. And you know a little bit about that car club, I think.
Well, the two guys that I met, Danny and Paul, they introduced me to all the people involved with this car club. We sat down and we talked about it. They talked about sponsorships. They talked about charities. They talked about how they give money to the Sick Kids Hospital. They do raffles during the car show, and they collect money for Sick Kids Hospital. I think that's a great thing.
And not all of the car clubs do that. That's outstanding for that particular organization.
Oh yeah, they're a different car club. When I got to see what they'd done, I don't know if last year they had a huge meet. They had car clubs coming from all over Ontario just to be at this meet, and it took up the whole parking lot at the Upper Canada Mall.
So it's a big outing and a big event for a lot of people. This isn't just about building something special in your garage, but it's certainly about getting it out there and letting everybody see it.
Yeah, it looks like the people in this event live for the weekend. They take pride in their cars. You could see them in there. They are spotless. They must take a toothbrush to everything we've seen.
Oh, not the toothbrush. Yeah, they really are gorgeous. And some really wild paint jobs out there too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, these cars are an expression of the artists in metal. These guys are creating something absolutely unique in many cases that didn't look like that when they came out of the factory.
No, they've made them look better. The interiors, even the engine compartments. Have you ever seen an engine compartment look so beautiful?
That was gorgeous.
You know, you could see yourself just in the reflection.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And now this particular car club is all brands, all models, all makes.
Yeah,
everybody welcome.
Whether you have a Japanese vehicle, North American vehicle, doesn't matter. These guys are not fussy. They want everybody to enjoy their day when they're at that meet.
I belong to the South Ontario Mini Club owners, and some of the events that they've done have been really interesting. One year they rented the big outdoor movie theater downtown on Cherry Street. and they brought out all Mini owners from all over Ontario. There was over 1,000 Minis, old and new, out on that piece of property, and it was just wonderful to see. And as a Mini owner, it was great to get involved with other people and the camaraderie that you get from talking to people about how they like their Minis, you know. So I can see the attraction to car club people.
Well, you know what? If they could get those people with those Minis to join them on their last event they have of the year, could you imagine what a great day that would be?
Well, you can pack a lot of Minis in a small space too, so you get a lot in there.
That's for sure, because it's a big truck.
the Community Relations Manager here at the New Roads Automotive Group. We're enjoying a great day at the New Roads Big Brothers Big Sisters Charity Classic Car Show. At New Roads, community, charity, and volunteerism matter.
It is a spectacular day, and New Roads and Michael Croxton and the whole group are helping us raise money for all of our programs in York Region. Thanks so much for coming out. Enjoy each and every one of these cars.
Over 300 cars today. We've already rammed the parking lot. We're running a shuttle service to New Roads GM and back, and we're having an awesome day.
We have lots of vendors from farmers market to food trucks, lots of great different stuff. The Toronto Rocks here, lots of great bands, and we truly appreciate New Roads and their support of the Highway 11 Cruisers and the event we're doing today.
Hi everybody, Michael Croxton here from the New Roads Automotive Group. Really delighted to welcome everybody to the annual New Roads Charity Car Classic Show in conjunction with the Highway 11 Cruisers, all in favor of Big Brothers and Big Sisters of York Region. It's a great cause. Glad to see such a phenomenal turnout today, and we're glad to support yet another event in this wonderful community of Newmarket and East Gwillimbury. Thanks very much for coming.